think that like a human-level chat bot interface, these are going to be very large companies. We'll get multimodal models in not that much longer, and that'll open up new things.
Google is a trillion-dollar company whose most valuable asset is its search engine. It is highly unlikely that a new search engine could be developed and successfully compete with Google in 2023. But what if people stopped searching? Is it possible? On November 30, 2022, Sam Altman and his team released ChatGPT to the public, posing the biggest threat to Google in the last 25 years. Sam is directly challenging Google's most powerful weapon, the search. This is the story of Sam Altman and his crusade against Google. Samuel H. Altman was born and raised in the Silicon Valley area and was exposed to the innovative thinking and culture that defines the region from a young age. In 1993, his parents got him a Mac LC2 for $2,200. For Sam, it was this dividing line in his life, before he had a computer and after. Sam attended Stanford University, where he studied computer science and was known for his exceptional coding abilities. Like Mark Zuckerberg, Sam was also highly interested in social networking and came up with the idea of connecting friends and sharing location in a private group. In a world where Facebook encourages us to broadcast every move to our entire social circle, Sam had a revolutionary idea. What if we could connect with friends and share our location in a private group? This was a game changer, paving the way for a location-based social networking app, Loopt. In 2005, Sam dropped out of Stanford to start Loopt and developed a location-based service even before Facebook or Google did. Sam immediately received seed funding from Y-Combinator and started building the first prototype for Loopt with his friends. In 2006, Loopt received $5 million in Series A funding from Sequoia Capital and New Enterprise Associates, followed by $8.25 million in Series B funding in July 2007. Boost Mobile featured Loopt in a series of commercials that are most known for the "Where You At" tagline.
I know where you at and you know where I'm at.
You know where I'm at.
Loopt was particularly popular among young adults, especially in major cities, and struck deals with Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, BlackBerry, and CBS. When iPhone was released in 2007, Sam focused on using its features and released an opt-in feature called Loopt Mix, which used location-based services to enable users to find and meet new people nearby. By this time, Loopt had many rivals, and the most prominent one was Google.
Introducing Google Latitude.
Google Latitude was Google's location feature for Google Maps and possessed the name, credibility, and resource for making it big. When Google Latitude got released, it looked strikingly similar to Loopt. Sam broke most of his competition through sheer innovation. In fact, Sam had the idea of ChatGPT even during the time of Loopt. He developed a Q&A feature which would use crowdsourced data to show summarized results with cool graph. Sam was very clear in showing tailor-made results to user rather than pushing search results. Sam also released a new version of Loopt that automatically updates users' location. This was met with criticism as people were more concerned about their privacy. By 2011, almost all major players like Facebook, Google, Yelp, Foursquare, Gowalla, etc. became rivals to Loopt. Loopt was technically advanced, but other players like Facebook and Google had large sets of users and businesses to cater their service, which made them more popular. Loopt, on the other hand, is stuck, and its services were not exclusive anymore. In March 2012, Loopt was acquired by Green Dot Corporation for $43.4 million. After selling Loopt, Sam started to focus on investing in upcoming technologies. He began his journey as a part-time partner at Y-Combinator in 2011, and just a few years later, he was named president of the company. Under Sam's leadership, Y-Combinator experienced tremendous growth and expanded its portfolio to include well-known companies such as Airbnb, Dropbox, and Stripe. The total valuation of Y-Combinator companies surpassed $65 billion during Sam's tenure as president. This was also the time where he planned his next move to focus on AI and started his venture OpenAI along with Elon Musk. Just like he guessed the importance of location-based service in 2005, Sam understood that artificial intelligence and machine learning are gonna improve productivity, solve critical problems, and also possess great danger to humanity. Sam wanted to make AI accessible for everyone, with safety as a key parameter. On November 30, 2022, Sam tweeted about the launch of ChatGPT, an AI-powered chatbot. It was a revolution. The popularity of ChatGPT rose to the sky as more and more people started using the tool. Coders, writers, analysts, designers, storytellers, songwriters, students, teachers, almost everyone who got a view of ChatGPT were completely sucked into it. Within a month, ChatGPT gained over 1 million users and became the fastest app to reach that milestone, surpassing the user growth of apps like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Elon Musk was blown away by the results of ChatGPT and expressed it as scary good. The business models of key companies such as Stack Overflow, Slack, Grammarly, Chegg, and most importantly, Google are all at risk. As soon as ChatGPT got released, people started comparing Google results with that of ChatGPT and found ChatGPT to be way better and precise than Google. In fact, Google has issued a code red. According to an internal memo and audio recording reviewed by The Times, Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google and its parent company, Alphabet, has participated in several meetings about Google's AI strategy and directed various groups within the company to shift their focus to addressing the threat that ChatGPT poses to Google's search engine business. To understand why this is a threat, we have to understand the difference between data and compute. For example, if you are a news article writer trying to find information about Mayan civilization, the traditional method would involve going to a library, searching through multiple books, and conducting interviews with experts to gather opinions. This process could take days or even weeks. With Google, the process is simpler. You can search for information on Mayan civilization and find news, articles, and opinions to help you write a story in just a few hours. With ChatGPT, you can do all of this in just a minute without needing any expert knowledge, effectively eliminating many working hours and increasing the precision of your writing. Sam gave multiple warnings to Google that they are coming. He in fact went to Google and delivered a speech on AI, but Google failed to understand what was coming. He hinted multiple times on companies sleeping.
But AI, as we mentioned, I think people are asleep at the wheel in a really big way on.
For the past 25 years, Google has been the king of search engines with no real competition. But time is everything. Google became popular because it saved thousands of hours every year for people who use its service. But ChatGPT is 1,000 times faster than Google. Comparing Google search with ChatGPT is like comparing bullock cart to a bullet train. Sam has no chance of building a search engine from scratch, but he has effectively pushed Google to a territory where they are not strong: artificial intelligence. In fact, ChatGPT would potentially disrupt Google's business model, as majority of its revenue comes from advertising, which relies on people visiting multiple sites to deliver ads.
You know, there will be like a serious challenge to Google for the first time for a search product. And I think people are really starting to think about like, how do the fundamental things change?
Yes, the fundamentals have changed, and Google is too big and old to make the shift. Over the years, Google has launched many services, but the real cash cow is its search business. Google is faced with a difficult situation. If it develops its own chatbot, it risks killing its core product, the search engine, and damaging its own revenue stream. And if it ignores AI, it would still be in a bad situation. On either way, Google is doomed. In the next 2 years, we could see more downside for Google, such as crash in stock market, panic selling, and layoffs. Sam is in talks with Bing, a longtime rival of Google, to integrate ChatGPT into its search engine. At the time of making this video, Sam is also in talks with venture firms to sell OpenAI shares, which would bring the total valuation of ChatGPT to a staggering $29 billion. It's important to note that ChatGPT was only launched a month ago, making it the fastest company to reach such a high valuation after launch. For Sam, the possibilities that OpenAI brings to mind are mind-blowing. They have already launched DALL-E, which is another tough competitor for Google Images. With technology at his side, it's easy to imagine the possibilities for Sam. What if the next tool is to generate video based on command? A YouTube killer? What if the next tool is to train robots to do any real human job? In any case, we predict Sam Altman could be the first trillionaire of our generation.
Subscribe to Big Moneymakers for more such videos.